right, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, Waffle Rock and Thumb, and to the hopeful elect. This GMS Dallas High Camp on a Tuesday, and we're going to go into how Esau, Edom's kingdom is temporary, man. This is the last rulership that's to rule the planet Earth before the Lord sets up the kingdom of heaven. So we need this place like it's the end all be all. The Lord prophesied that Esau, Edom would be in rulership last before he would set up that righteous standard, that righteous kingdom. All right, there you go.
6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
I mean, what is that right now? We're seeing that way to measure the time and know Esau, Edom is in rulership. He's in the power seat. He's the one that has, they revised so many empires here now. Right? What we know is what? NATO and America is the top head of this beast. That's that revised Romanian empire. And once the empire falls, that's when the kingdom of heaven will be set up. You see? That is prophesying how we return in the midst of this war that we're in right now. He's going to end all of this, man. You got it, bro.
I got one for you.
Yeah, I got something too. This is a little bit more on this, bro.
Oh, yeah, come.
It's back in 2 Ezra 6 and verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau was born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
God, and according to prophecy, Esau was the elder. He was a scripture said the first shall be the last. Now I was talking about how those Pharisees, they had a good ranking position. On this side, they had a good little power structure built up from the Hasmonean dynasty, so they was winning in a sense. And so the Lord Yahweh Shah was basically saying that the disciples, they would be next. And that's likening to what? How Esau is. Esau Edom had the power given it to him. And he had a certain remainder had the Israelites in captivity. But according to the latter times, according to the end, what? He's gonna go. That's gonna set up that righteous standard, which is gonna be forever. Y'all got it? Oh, you got it.
I got one.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna put it real quick. I just wanted to, because Esau's rule is a temporal rulership. Because when you read throughout all the scriptures, the only nation that was promised an everlasting dominion was the nation of Israel, which we're coming into that by way of Yahweh Shah. And in that 2 Ezra 6, that was letting you know that Esau kingdom has a time stamp, and the next kingdom come is going to be everlasting. But I want to pull this. This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, going to Yahweh Shah, man. And it says, thou hast appointed his bound that he cannot pass, going into the rulership of Esau, man. He has a certain time period to rule until the Lord be take him out of the way. It tells you about that in 2 Thessalonians 2, man. Only he will let it until he be taken out of the way. So the Lord's only allowing Esau to rule this. As soon as that's been filled, he's getting taken out of the way, man. He's not going to be in rulership forever. When has the Lord ever let a wicked nation reign forever? He didn't even let the Israelites reign forever when we went off, man. How much more these heathen nations? He's like.
This Daniel chapter 7,
That's spirit.
in verse I started verse 7. It says, and I saw, and to this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly. And it had great iron teeth, and devoured in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. But the point of about Esau, when you read in Daniel chapter 7, it's going into this vision that having about these particular kingdoms. All right, these beasts are kingdoms, you see? All right, and it goes on to tell you about the Syrian Babylonian Empire, the Median Empire, the Greek Empire, all right, which the Greeks are the Edomites. All right, when you read in the first Maccabees chapter 1, it breaks it down, all right? And then we're reading about the fourth beast, all right, which is the Roman Empire, all right, which, like the brother said, he mentioned that in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, the mystery of iniquity is already at work. Okay, Paul said that because the Edomites' home was already empowered in, you see? But like the priest Yesai said, it would go down at one point in time according to the scriptures, man. You see that's why in Revelation 13 it talks about that beast that had that deadly wound that was hidden, all right? That revival of the Roman Empire. First, Malachi chapter 1 and 4 talks about Esau coming and rebuilding. We are impoverished, but we shall rebuild. You see, and the Lord said on to throw down, all right? But I want to continue going. It says, consider the horns, and I beheld there came up among them another little horn, in whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked roots. All right, and that's going into the French, the Spanish, and the British. All right, because out of Great Britain, America came. That's that little horn. All right. It says, and I beheld In this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. All right, yeah, they blasphemies, man. When you can read about it, Revelation talks about how Esau will blaspheme the heavens. All right, it says, this is the point. Verse 9, and I beheld till the throne were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and his hair of his head pure wool. His throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels as a burning fire. All right, I wanted to get that point because letting you know that during this fourth, Yahushua, the kingdom of heaven will be established. You see, Yahushua return and take down this fourth beast, man. All right, and we living in that revived, that last leg of that fourth Roman Empire, man. You see, the ancient Roman ended up revived Roman Empire, man. You see, which is America. All right, that's why they had that particular treaty that was signed. They called it the Treaty of Rome. What's up, bro? They had the Treaty of Rome. All right, they even have. I wish I could put it on my phone. They even had a particular
Yeah, I took our spot. We're gonna take our spot.
Oh man, it's kind of musty over there, bro. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it. No, y'all got it, bro. We come down here.
Listen, brother, y'all a bigger group, so y'all stay right here.
Come on.
We'll
All
just
right.
go right here in between both of these right here.
Come on.
Water.
All right, so going back, like I was saying, now I lost my train of thought. What I was saying about the fourth one.
You was treaty.
Oh yeah, the treaty, right? You had this one dude. He quoted saying that they felt like Romans because they was consciously reviving the Roman Empire once again. You see, then you know that the prophecy is speaking, man. You see, that's why when it comes to prophecy, man, it trumps everything that these Christians try to say. It trumps every other philosophy or religion out there, man. That's why everybody's so fascinated with the scriptures, man.
Did you keep reading on that actually?
What?
That chapter?
Verse 10, it says, a fiery stream issued and came from before him. Thousands and thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were open.
The Lord bringing his judgment pretty much. Because as you're going to go into the next verse, it's going to tell you how the Lord took away dominion, which you read about that in Revelation 19 pretty much. Go ahead.
Yeah, come on. Verse 11, it says, and I beheld then, because of the voice of the great word, horn spake.
Exactly. Going to Revelation 13, it tells you that beast was going to have a head of blasphemy. It even said it prior to that verse, you know, and you see it when it's the iconoclasm, you know what I'm saying? The thing that the devil speak, that blaspheme the names of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? And he stands for. You go ahead, Papa Shah.
Got you. It says, and I beheld, even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning fire. As concerning the rest of the beasts.
So that beast, that's going, because when you read in Revelation, Harlot and rise the beast. Now that's going into America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be destroyed by 200 million thermonuclear missiles. That's a judgment for America. But you got the other portion of the beast, the EU, pretty much. So those other nations that get destroyed by the 200 thermonuclear missiles because they're not in America. Go ahead. And even the other nations that are joined on to laid in bed with her. Because the other nations laid in bed. You read about that in Jeremiah 51, how they was Jeremiah 51:7 goes how they was drunken with her. Just to paraphrase. You get a precept?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you hit?
I was going to.
I don't know.
It's a little bit more on this.
I was like, I thought Benas.
No, I was, but it's all good.
You could.
It's back in Revelation. It's like a Revelation. It's chapter 7. All right, in verse 12 it says that, and concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and a time.
Exactly. So their dominion was taken away. Going until when Yahushua returns, he's going to all Esau's kingdom, and he's going to take the dominion of the other nations, man.
Right.
And when it speaks about the revelation, he had many crowns upon his head, the kings of kings, lords of lords. After him taking away their dominion, and that's going to you go ahead.
Revelations 20:5, but the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years was
and that's going to the heathen nations. You know what I'm saying? That's going to the heathen nations being in slavery, and to the Israelites, hardcore slavery, and for 1,000 years. Because within that 1,000 reign, but don't mean that we're only going to reign 1,000 be done. It just means that during that 1,000-year period, that's when the breaking off our foot in their ass, pretty much, so saying, them building up our kingdom, man. Right. That's what's going to be happening. Because when you think about it, it's kind of the same kind of when King David and King Solomon came. King David was the one bending the heathen neck down, but when it came King Solomon's rule, it was just straight peace. And it's the same with me now. Like before, these nations ain't gonna just come and be like, oh yeah, they're gonna have a little fight back. So we got to break their ass down, get them out of all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying, idols they into for 1,000 years, and then they're gonna be building up our kingdom, man.
Right.
You know?
After that 1,000 years, they to go back into their allotted lands,
Exactly.
all right, and enjoy a righteous kingdom under the Israelites, man.
That's supported.
But they're gonna be servants, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you read in Michael,
Yeah.
it goes into that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how the nations come up and let us go into the house of the Lord.
Yep.
'Cause, from Zion shall issue the law.
Yep.
You see? So at that first 1,000-year period is us beating our way into them, just like Esau had to beat his way into our people.
Right.
All right. Well, we gonna have to beat y'all ass, and y'all gonna have to learn the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man.
Have a quick
And
shot
like
for you.
I just want to say a quick point, because like we brought that up, that shows you that those kingdoms, and like you mentioned, that last beast, it wasn't ruling forever. It was going to be taken out eventually. It's going to, out of fact, Esau's rulership is only temporary, because his rulership is taken out by Yahweh Shah. That's why it's set up. Go ahead, man.
This is Psalms 2 and 8. And it reads, ask of me, and I shall give them for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. That's right. So when the kingdom is established, all right, under Zion, all these other nations are going to be what? Tributaries. They're going to go into subjection under true power. You see? So them being the heathens, all right, they're going to be slaves for us, man. They're going to do our biddings. They said, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. You see? So yeah, we them. They're going to abide by the law, statutes, commandments, right? Each 3 times they come up to worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, right? We're going to put them in order, and they're going to love it. You got it?
I got one for you real quick. That was going to Yahweh Shah, but guess what? Yahweh Shah is going to share that inheritance that he inherited with the governing body. Those that keep the faith. This Revelation chapter 2, I'm going to get verse 26, 27. He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Yahweh Shah is going to receive that. He already received it in the spirit. It's got to play out in the physical, man. He's going to have with the governing body who was with him in the beginning. This is verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, as I have received of my Father. So he's going to share that with the governing body, man. So all the men, scriptures say what? Jeremiah 16, the fishers shall become hunters. Okay, guess what? The men teaching his word, those are the leaders, the heads of the nation, man. So they're going to be actually subjecting everybody, including other people. That's in other places that's not in Babylon the Great. That's what we're going to inherit following Yahweh Shah. That's a reward, because kingdom means sovereign power or dominion. People don't understand what kingdom means, man. A kingdom means you got to rule over somebody. You got to have subjects. A king can't be a king without having sub over. You know? You know what I'm saying?
I got one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this one real quick. This is Obadiah. This is Obadiah 1. I'm gonna read verse 1 and I'm gonna jump down. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord thy power concerning Edom, who is in rulership right now, because the daughter of Babylon was going to be ruled by Edom, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, right? The daughter of Babylon. It says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, an ambassador sent among the heathen, arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. You know, so that vision, you know, this is the vision written towards Esau. You jump down, I'm gonna jump down to, I started 3. Pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock. Because we can read, I think it's like Psalms, I can't remember, but the scriptures say how that their inward thought is their houses shall
29 and 11.
the water. That's the mindset of Esau. Esau, he's telling us all these plans. He got Agenda 2035. You know, he's like, you know, that he's thinking far out. Like, man, I'm gonna be here for a minute. He's going as far as like, I'm gonna fight the Lord when he get back. That's why I got this. And that's fulfilling prophecy,
Right.
2 Edges 13 and Revelation. He said, I'm gonna fight the Lord when he get back, and he thinks he's gonna win, and he thinks he's gonna be able to forward his will on earth. But
Right.
ultimately, he's forwarding the will of the Lord on earth by doing what he's doing, man. Because we all puppets of Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
But you keep going, it says, the pride in thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Which this is the mindset of Esau, man. Keep going, it says, though thou exalt thy nest, it's like it, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and when you go into the eagle, it's the highest flying bird. So Esau's saying, I'm the most high. You know, even, what's that, 2 Thessalonians 2. He sitteth in the seat of the Most High. So Esau thinks that he's the Most High. He thinks he's God. You know, it makes you think about when you see certain things happening throughout the earth, man. When you had, when we're reading Revelation 13, I mean, he makes fire to come down from heaven. Who was the first one to do that? The Lord did that with his prophet Elijah. So Lord, Esau tried to mimic the Lord to show I'm God too. Same thing what Pharaoh did. You have
Hey, what you just read, bro? Read that one more time, bro.
This is Obadiah 1:4 says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars.
No, didn't it say something about building? Or something like that? Okay, I might be tripping. I might be thinking of this. Go ahead.
What you got?
I got,
You can bring yours up. Yeah,
Malachi.
I had that one too, but you get it.
I get straight to the point. Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom said, "We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. If the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call, and they shall be called. It's like it says, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and against whom the Lord have indignation forever."
And you know, the scriptures speak about how what a word of a king is just power. And even says the word of the Lord not going to return back unto him void. So that's the word of the Lord. The Lord said, if Esau build back up, I'm going to throw down. And we looking at Esau build back. It's literally called through the script. This is the revival of the Roman Empire. Esau built it back up. The Lord allowed him to build it back so he could throw it down. You know?
And then before you get that, it said the border of wickedness. Border goes into like territory. That's why First Maccabees says when Esau ruled, evil was multiplied on the planet Earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's who the wicked is. Esau Edom.
This is Daniel 4:17, because we have to declare that the true power is Yahweh Shema Shai, even though in these times, you know, people are worshiping Esau Edom, man. But who set them up? This is Daniel 4:17. This matters about the creatures, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, set up over it the basis of men. So he's letting you know who's ruling in this time. Esau is the basis of men, but he exalts himself as he's a god or evil, right? But it's letting you know that the Most High gave him this kingdom, all right? And who's going to take that kingdom away from him? Yahweh Shema Shai, right? That's why we preach this in peace, you know, with any type of tea or any gimmicks, right? We're preaching this word, man, because this word alone, that vibration, has turned down his kingdom, man.
Yep. I'm going to finish this out real quick before y'all get y'all. This is Obadiah 1. I'm going to share it before. It says, I'm reading from the top. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, which you see he did with his satellites, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And this is a precept point of Malachi, man. The Lord's when Esau, he's in this exalted mindset. He's doing these things. He's building his queendom up. Bring that stuff down, man. You know, even Romans tells you that. You know, same reason how he raised up Pharaoh, how he raised thee up, that my power will be showed in thee. The only reason Esau looks like this so powerful queendom is so when the Lord come back and he kicked the bully out of heart, his name's all throughout the earth, just like in the days of Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Ancient Pharaoh.
Oh, so you can read 20?
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm jumping down to verse 20. It says, "And the captivity of the host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto the Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, Sephar, shall possess the cities of the south."
Yes, we're gonna inherit all of our lands back, man. That's according to prophecy. The people who really supposed to the holy land is the Israelites, man. Not no I'm gonna try the Philistines, you know, not no little hats. You see, we're gonna possess all the southern part of Israel, northern part, all that's gonna be given back to us. Go ahead.
Even in the whole earth.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna keep going. This is verse 21. It says, "And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau."
So to judge Esau's government over them, the Lord gonna raise up his men. He's gonna raise up the governing body, and they're gonna be with Yahweh Shai, protecting everybody into the ways of righteousness, man. As you just read, it's gonna be during the mount of Esau. Did you get the last part?
And it says, "And the kingdom shall be the Lord."
So that everlasting kingdom is gonna be done with in Esau's last rulership, which we're in right now. That's when the kingdom gonna be set up, which is gonna be forever. Right? We're in that time right now. Yes,
I got one real quick. Nah, you go ahead and get yours.
Well, you reading the Obadiah, right?
Yeah, I was in Obadiah.
All right, Con. Because you had read how basically Esau through his pride deceived him, man.
Yeah, 3.
All right, this Psalms 50 and 21. It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence." And that's why Esau thought that the Lord was with him, man. And at one point, the Lord did allow this man to do these particular things, man.
Yep.
Like the brother just read, man, the earth basically is given into the hands of the wicked. The Lord declares who's going to rule, you know. And it says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes." So, yeah, so the Lord is going to reprove Esau, all right? He's going to set you know, us in order before his eyes, man. What he's doing right now, he's raising up the house of David, man. You see? So Esau, like the brother had mentioned earlier, really think that through this technology, he can somehow rule forever, man. He can cheat death, he can cheat prophecy. You know, he can break, like it says in Psalm chapter 2. Yeah. Let's break the chains of the get that real quick?
Yeah, I
bro?
got
Get
you.
it
I'm
in
gonna get it.
NLT.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna get an NLT.
This is Esau. This is what these heathen want to do, and it's spearheaded by Esau. That's why when you read in Psalms 83, Esau is the first nation to be named. It also said he was the first. You know, Amalek was the first. When we were first coming into the promised land, Amalek was the first nation, man, to try to fuck with us, man. So the Lord still got indignation, man. You know, he still got beef with the Edomites, man. It ain't over. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 2, verse 1 in the NLT. It says, "Why are the nations so angry? Why do they waste their time with futile plans?"
Right.
And that's the Psalms 83 that you mentioned. That's the futile plans that the Lord is talking about. But that's the futile plans that the Lord is talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Vain, because when you read it in the KJV, it calls them vain, which means empty. You know, but you keep going. It says the kings of the earth prepare for battle. The rulers plot together against the Lord Yahweh and against His anointed one.
Right. These particular summit meetings, these councils that Esau has in the dark, thinking that the Lord not some man, but the Lord is watching everything, man. Like the scripture say, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the good and evil, man. You see, so the Lord knows what's going on. That's why when you when you read the scripture, it said the Lord is gonna laugh at them, man.
Yeah, I get
you
that
see?
part.
Go on, keep going, bro.
It says, verse 3, "Let us break their chains," they cry, "and free ourselves from slavery of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua."
And that's ultimately what he want to do through this technology. You see, and that's why these particular heathen nations are following right after Esau with this technology, man.
Yep.
You see, but Esau is spearheading this shit, man. You see, he want to be the one that rule this new world order. You see, but it's gonna fail, man. The Lord is not gonna allow it. It's already written when you read in Revelation. The elect is already. You see, the elect is the only thing that the elect is what's gonna what Esau does, man. You see, that's why he's putting these particular laws out for trying to shut down free speech. This all done because starting with our apostles and elders, man. You see, because this truth is all right, and this truth is changing the world, man. You know, Esau didn't think that the futile, words that we speaking, somebody speaking words can change the whole planet Earth, man. You see, but it's actually doing it.
They say when he come in like a flood, he should raise up a standard.
Yeah, yep. What the Lord gonna do? He's gonna raise the standard up, man. You know.
Can I go over for you real quick?
Go ahead. Bro.
This is I'm looking the right way. It says, yeah. So, because like the priest was mentioning, he was speaking of how like Esau, the thing that he's truly afraid of is his word being rise, coming back to the obedience of our Father. Even Judah 5 tells you that with Ammon and Moab when they had a little situation like that. But I'm gonna read this is the Revelation chapter 11. Get straight to the point. Verse 11. It says after 3 days and a half, which is from 1619 to late 1960s, early 1970s, when the Lord brought that spirit back on earth by way of a man known as Abba Bivens, Elijah the prophet, which is the fulfillment of Mount. But you keep going, it says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And when you read prior up, it tells you about the heathen nation, but like this one, the one spearheaded that is Esau. And Esau, he's in fear of this thing going on. Because when you think about all other things, Esau has his hands in everything else, but this, he don't got it. He see Jake coming back, calling on the names, not answering him. When you think about them other camps, they got the government charter. So Esau, like, you could say particular things, but at the end of the day, they're gonna always go off because they got that government charter. But the GMS and affiliate camps, we don't have that. So we proclaim the whole truth. And Esau's scared of that, man. He's like, shit, they coming back to the obedience of the scriptures.
So that goes back into what the scriptures say, man. The elect can't be put out, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Yahushua said they're in my Father's hand and no man can pluck them out. So Esau can't buy the elect out, man. You see, like he's doing these other particular camps, man. You see, he's able to buy. You're not gonna be able to persuade the elect, man. You see, you ain't gonna be able to persuade them to you know what I'm saying, to turn against the Most High, man. All right, the Lord said He got 7,000 men that shall not bend the knee to Him, man. You see, that's just going to His word. That number 7 is just going into completion, man. Complete a man. You see, and Esau's not gonna be able to buy him out. That's why he's scared, bro. Yep. You might have spies amongst great millstone, but it don't mean nothing. Yeah, it don't mean shit, bro. It's not gonna stop the truth. What they gonna say? We ain't doing nothing. Exactly. They eating chicken and preaching. You know what I'm saying? And fellowshipping. What the niggas gonna say? You know what I'm saying? But that's why the scriptures also say that the accusation gonna be able to stick to the elect, man.
Yep.
Who can bring any charge into the Most High's elect, man?
If I may ask, that's persecution is a part of prophecy, man. So at the end of the day, us getting persecuted, hatred coming up amongst us, that is us bear what we got to bear to follow Yahushua. back into the lesson, I want to go into Revelation 12, because guess what? We're talking about the end of Esau's kingdom. And that great war that's going to happen, man, where he's going to have all the nations trying to fight against the Lord. You got it, bro.
And the brother just read in something that the nations are preparing for war, to make war against the Lord. So this is Revelation chapter verse 7. It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Yeah, but it's not talking about no big ass dragon smacking stars, angels flying swords in the air. Man, it's talking about this like World War III. You see what we're about to be in right now. That's why they got a space force, and they're gonna try and fight against the Lord. And that dragon is known as the Roman Empire, as Esau Edom.
Right.
And through his infrastructure, you got all these nations on his side. They're gonna try and fight against the Lord, according to 2 13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his angels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it says, verse 8, it says, and prevail not, neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Yep, his exalted ass rulership gonna be taken down, man.
Right.
It's not gonna be no like read that. I think it's gonna be a big ass ginormous dragon in the sky. They fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's not what the scripture's talking about, man. The Lord used allegories, metaphors to describe what's happening.
Yeah, like that fucking South Park episode where Satan actually went to the spirit world where the Most High was, man.
Yeah, right.
You know? You know what I mean? Like that's what they think. Like Satan gonna travel, he's gonna break into the kingdom of heaven, and they up there fighting the world, man. Hell no, bro.
I'll precept it real quick. This is Revelation 11 and 14. It says the second war is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
Yep, and that's all. Hey, it was two wars: World War I, World War I, and World War II. During World War III, that's when they gonna have these missiles, man. Which that's gonna be the instrument of this place, man.
Right.
Those ICBM nuclear warheads, man. See that they Lord gave them the power to destroy this whole world. Okay, and Babylon the Great will be destroyed. And a lot of these nations are true, but the main destruction is gonna be here in America.
Right.
Got it, bro.
Verse Revelation 12 and 8, and prevail not, neither was their place found any more in heaven, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angel were cast out with him.
Those are all names. The devil, the serpent. All right, he's that adversary. He's that main deceiver, right? And that's why he's given a rulership. Esau Edom was given a rulership to deceive everybody, right? That's that man of sin, that man of Satan, right? That's this rulership right now. We're in right now. This rise of many empire. You got it, bro.
Verse 10, it says, and I heard a loud voice in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them of our power day and night.
And that's what y'all was going into earlier, how Esau is trying to play a blame game. He gonna try and kill a lot of us. He gonna try and shut this down, but it doesn't matter. The force has already been made. Us being Esau putting men to death, that's according to prophecy. All right, us being person prophecy. So there's nothing he can do for this word going out. But ultimately the point was, hey, the kingdom is gonna be through this war. This last woe, the Lord's gonna put that righteous standard on the planet Earth.
Right.
Right? Esau Edom is gonna be the last ruler, man. It's not gonna be nobody else, no Russia. Russia's gonna raid. And this is Esau's last infrastructure. And after this, the kingdom of heaven is set up. That's when the Israelites forever, man. Not no temporary shit. It's gonna be forever.
Right.
You see?
That's why the scriptures say, hey, in the kingdom they gonna beat their swords to the plowshares, and they basically a farming material, man. See, right now you got the earth. All right, you got these like the scriptures say in Joel 3. I think it's Joel 3. If I'm mistaken. Going into the beat your plowshares into swords. Now everybody's in the mindset of war.
Yeah.
You see it? But like the brother said, we coming into that war to end all wars, man. The Lord is gonna be the one to end it. All right, I'm gonna keep going on this, bro. Revelation 12 and 11. They overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not us unto the death.
We're gonna keep the faith through the blood of Yahweh shot, man. That's why we able to have this truth, man. And it says they overcame. It says, read it again, bro.
Verse 11. And they by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death.
That's why we're gonna not love. That's not we're gonna hate our lives, because guess what? We got this truth, man.
Right.
This truth will allow you to look past the faith. You see, that's how you overcome is by keeping the faith. That's how we're gonna be able to look past this. All right. And it spoke on about the word of that testimony. We're gonna hold fast to these scriptures. That's the stability of our times, man. That's what gives us faith. We ain't gonna be holding on to this world, our money, because you got a lot of weapons, you know how to fight. Whatever the case may be, that can't stop you from getting judged by the Lord. The only thing that stops you is by the Lord having grace upon you. Who we gonna have grace upon? His servants. Those that have his word.
Yeah, they overcome. It's already written, bro.
That's right.
You know?
And faith is going to be a commodity to be really cherished in that time, man.
You ain't gonna be able to snap into it. Start now.
Exactly.
It start with experience. The Lord is putting us through experience and building up our faith. You ain't gonna be able to just think you know what I'm saying? You just gonna snap into a fucking Slim Jim when Jacob Trouble start, man. If you ain't been practicing now, that's like a nigga going to the. That's like a nigga ain't worked out in his fucking life going to the gym. I'm gonna lift 400 pounds. Nigga, no, you not, bro. Stop. You know? But we,
Okay, yep. But hey, without further ado, Lord willing, this little side camp edified. I'd like to end it off by saying, call along
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakodash.
to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, who teach well. Next time, Kwame Shalom.
Shalom.